So, this isn't really the typical video that I usually make, but I wanted to keep this short. This video is semi-scripted, and I just had to jot some things down because I'm just going through a lot right now, and honestly, if my voice sounds weird at all or just burnt out, that's because I had like a somewhat bad day at school. I don't know, I'm just very tired with everything. And in all honesty, I'm just trying to speak out my own thoughts, and if I cry, I'm sorry. I don't want to embarrass myself like any more that I already have with basically everything, and if I cry, I'm very sensitive. And this video is pretty much just a vent video, and I'm and just to say that I'm basically sorry for everything. And I know what you're thinking, that I've probably done nothing wrong, but in reality, or in my eyes, I have. And, well, mainly just in real life. And not much online because basically everything I say online will have people that will accept me, but I don't think this is the case here. If you hate me, if you hate me for this video, I totally understand why, and I accept all the hate, and it feels like I just deserve it. Um, I just I wish I could have explained this earlier or like in the past, and maybe I would be more active and more happy, but it's just the way things are sometimes, I guess. And I got called something or a few somethings that just make me feel uneasy and just mainly uncomfortable and makes me want to end everything, I guess. And I don't know if I'm like over exaggerating or being dramatic to you, but I promise you I'm not. It's just how I feel inside, and I can't change that. And I'm not like other people, or well, normal people, I guess I should say. But I just I wish I was, but in reality I'm not. And I do have friends that support me online, and just no one to talk to in real life, and personally that's just really hard on me. And for me, I don't know how to get help. I don't know how to like reach out to like counseling or therapy and all that. So it's just on me. And you know, if you were one of the people that I vented to, I'm sorry. And I feel so bad that you had to get all worried about me and all that. I just I don't know. I just feel like I don't deserve much support, I guess. But I do thank the people that have helped me, I guess. Anyways, I just wanted to get this off my chest because I don't know how much I could keep this in before, the worst happens. And I feel like I just need to like push myself to get this out there, because if I don't know what'll happen to me in the future. And if I stutter or just like ramble on too much or anything, I apologize. I'm not really the best at talking or just anything in general, I guess. And I know I've said this already, but I'm going to say it again. I know I'm going to receive hate for this. I know I've like lost a lot of fans and subscribers over videos, like just videos that I can't upload anymore, and I feel like I'm just gonna lose all of that for making this video and saying this. But I don't know, I feel like I need to say something, or or else, like, my dream of YouTube is just, it's in the trash, I guess. And and I know that I've been saying, "Oh, I have no motivation for videos and I'm just burnt out. Sorry." And although I am a bit burnt out, but the reason is just it's much more deeper than that, and I didn't want to fully open up because I was just so afraid of getting hate. But now I just feel like I should deserve the hate. So, um with with that being said, um let's just cut this short. Um I personally identify as transgender, or well, I want to become a boy. Um I was born a girl, but inside I've just felt like a boy ever since I was 13, and I've never really felt like I belong with my gender or just anything that being a girl has to like comply, I guess, if that makes sense. And especially with my looks, I cannot stand to look at myself in the mirror due to how like feminine I look, if that makes sense. And it just honestly, it just wants me to scratch out my eyes and throw them away so I can never see how ugly and feminine and how female I look. And I just I hate every second of it. I really hate it. And well, my voice too, even though it's a bit deep, which I like, but I've I've always hated it. And I've been training myself to get my voice at least a little bit deeper, but it will always be stuck like this until I just decide to make my decision or whatever when I'm 19. And I don't know. I And just a fun fact, I didn't want to talk out this video, but I feel like I had to just show how much pain I'm in. And I've um I I've I've just kept this inside me for so long. I feel like I'm gonna lose myself one day, and I'll never see anyone again, I guess. And the worst part is someone I look up to, my mom, um has basically just made this all worse. And she's aware of this, but I honestly wish she wasn't, because well, a few days ago as of posting this video, she said, "If I hear another sigh or comment from you saying that you don't want me to call you a lady or a girl, then I'm going to lose it. And you cannot change who you are. Remember that." And I when clearly a month ago or a month earlier, she said she was going to support me and try her best to be there for me when I have basically nobody. So it's been very hard for me. And honestly, I just feel bad for all the friends that have vented about this, and this is something that I should be dealing with and not them. And if you're one of those friends, I'm sorry. This is something that I don't want you to get worried about or panicked, at least. And I know and I respect that you care about me, but I just don't want to put extra stress into your life or your mind, because I'm just some random guy, I guess. And and I mean, I just don't want you to get worried is all. That's what I'm trying to say basically. Um this is something completely out of the blue, but I thought that if I identified as a demigirl or someone who uses she they pronouns, then I would feel better, but it just made everything worse. So I thought of having they them pronouns would be better, and honestly, it felt nice not being called she or her, or online at least. But it just made me feel a lot better about myself and who I really want to become. And so when I was confident enough, I just I added he they, or he him they them, whatever. And I felt like someone for the first time. And I won't ever forget that feeling. For now at least. And with me hating being called she or her or whatever, um I thought about harming myself to the point I just almost wanted to end my life basically. And adding on to the self-harm thing, I guess. I just a couple weeks from now, I grabbed a knife and I almost cut my chest, like just my upper part of my chest. And some of me says that I wish I did it, but some of me said that I'm glad I didn't do it. And um, I just wanted to say this now. I'm normally usually happy and cheerful in my videos, so why did I make this? And although on the outside I try my best to seem like I'm fine or happy or whatever, but on the inside I'm not. I'm constantly lonely and I'm just severely depressed. And I have suicidal thoughts basically, like, just pretty much weekly, mainly due to the fact that I'm unfortunately female and extremely uncomfortable with myself and just my body. And I I just want to be someone that I'm not. I want to change my gender and like identity to someone I belong as, not female. I just I don't deserve to be like built like this, if that makes sense. Um if Also, if there's just anybody out there who's feeling the same way, you're not alone, and I'm really sorry. And I hope things get better sooner rather than later, and hopefully you don't end up like me without support and everything like that. And just honestly, I I wish the best for you. I really do. And I just I thought this would be a really good idea to make this video, but at the same time, no. I'm really nervous for posting this because I know for a fact I'm going to get hate, and I guess I accept that. And this is mainly just to share that why I'm like rarely online or like posting anymore, and why I keep on changing my pronouns online, and this is just mainly the reason. And I just feel like I had to say something in general because I don't know what's gonna happen to me in the future, and if something bad did happen, then I won't be able to report back to you guys without just me being severely depressed, I guess. But that's the whole point of this video. And of course, I said this like a billion times, but you're allowed to hate me. I don't care. And I just I know there's a lot of bad people out there who don't like people like me. And you can leave my channel if you want, because your quote unquote favorite YouTuber is transgender and all that. And just one more thing before I go is I'm just really sorry, and I I want to have they them pronouns or he him pronouns, not she her or whatever. It just makes me not feel good inside. And I I don't know what else to say. I don't know anymore. Goodbye.